In the studio, there's times when you might want to experiment a little bit more with your guitar tone than time allows. That's where ReAmping comes into play. I'm Chad Lorridge, Product Manager at MusicMax Distribution, and today we're going to take a look at recording and reamping our guitar track with the affordable and flexible Fredenstein ramDI. So let's talk about the process of reamping real quick. Traditionally you would have the guitar player set out in the tracking room of your studio. You'd spend time painstakingly trying to find the right microphone and of course the right placement on the guitar amp. You're trying to get just the right tone for the song. But then you get to the mix and you realize it's just not working. If you plan ahead, you can track your guitars in a way where you can actually go back, play that audio back through the amp, and then readjust after you've recorded it. Here's what I mean. With the all-in-one solution like the Fredenstein ramDI, we can record the amp and the direct signal of the guitar when we're first tracking. Then when we place the ramDI into reamping mode, we can send that DI signal back out to the amp and then experiment with our mic placement all day long. Let's get it set up. Take a look at this diagram. We're going to plug our guitar into the ramDI's instrument input. We'll plug the amp out directly to our guitar amp. With the on switch engaged, we should hear the signal at the amp. Then we'll move to the back of the ramDI and send the DI out to our audio interface. We'll mic up the amp and record both signals, the amp and the DI, into our DAW. By the way, if the signal level isn't quite right of the DI, you can always go to the instrument level to fix it real quick. Okay, we have the DI and the amp recorded and we're happy with the performance, but maybe we should have spent a little bit more time on microphone placement and decide that perhaps the track would be a little bit hipper with some tremolo from the amp. No problem, we can send the DI signal back to the amp using the ramDI. So we send the track from our DAW to a separate output and plug it into the amp in jack on the back of the ramDI. This is where the ramDI really shines. With a simple switch of the direct monitor to the off position, we're now sending that DI back to the amp where we can experiment with mic placement and add the tremolo. The amp level control lets us adjust the right amount of signal going to the amp. And once we've dialed in our new tone, we simply record it right back into our DAW with the mic on the amp. So there you have it, reamping with the Fredenstein ramDI. This little box is the perfect all-in-one solution for a great DI with reamping capabilities. If you're interested in adding the ramDI to your toolset, be sure to contact your Fredenstein dealer. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.